Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and in this episode of Will It Off-Road in Forza Horizon 2, we are going to be doing a off-road build of a 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition. Now, when I originally thought about doing a GTR, lifting one and taking it off-road, I figured it wouldn't really be that good of an idea. I figured it'd just be kind of dumb, honestly. But at the same time, I was like, well, the more I thought about it, I was like, think about this. The car comes from the factory with a twin-turbo V6, all-wheel drive, and that all-wheel drive system, while it's rear bias, it's still got enough front-end pull to pull it 90 degrees out of corners. I was like, you know what? Maybe we could turn this into something that's fast off-road. Maybe it wouldn't be, dumb. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to see what this thing could do when you threw it at some dirt. So, without any further ado, honestly, I just want to see what happens when we go full off-road with a Nissan GTR. So, race brakes time, and then we'll lift that suspension up. Race sway bars front and rear so we can adjust them later, if it'll let us buy them, which is good now. That menu lag, though. Oh, come on, menu lag. Come on, menu lag. Let's see. Time to take as much weight out as we can, down to 3,200 pounds, which is, again, not bad at all for for a GTR. Now, at this point, all really that we can do here is put a rally gearbox in, which is a race gearbox with short ratios, again, like I said in the last video, and rally tires, or not race tires, off-road tires. I'm just going to call them off-road tires. I get that they're already installed. Jeez, with the, here, 285s in the front, and in the rear, we're going to run probably just a 305, 285, 305, not a huge stagger. I want to find some off-roady-ish wheels. These are the same ones I used on the Lamborghini, and I want to see if I can find anything else that looks remotely rally-ish that I can use. Those kind of do. I wonder if there's anything in here. Oh, God, We'll use the... you know what? I like those as much. We could use these just because I feel like they're going to be, I know we used them on the Lamborghini, but they kind of fit the kind of rally theme we're going for. And for aero, I don't really think there's much that we could do. I'd like to take the wing off if I could, but it won't let us take the wing off, unfortunately. Do a couple of power adders. We're going to get it right up to about 600 horsepower. Kind of like an even 600. 570, upgrade the fuel system a little bit, 586, and then ignition stuff, 599. I want to see it over 600, so I'm going to do, a couple more things anyway, like lightweight flywheel, and oil and cooling will put us at 606 horsepower, which is, honestly, that's just bolt-ons for a GTR. It's just, literally just bolt-ons for when it comes to GTRs. But at the end of the day, I mean, you got to at least do a little bit to the power. For the paint, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this one, actually. I want to do something different, but I don't know how different I want to be. I don't think I want to do a wooden GTR. I don't think a wooden GTR would be a great idea. And, I mean, none of these wraps would really be good for off-road. I mean, just that off-road-ish look. We could do a digital desert camo. Which, admittedly, the digital desert camo looks kind of cool. Digital desert camo with... I wonder if that, That's interesting how you have, the digital camo on the side and then blob on the hood. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's different. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's different. And then for mirrors, we'll go carbon. For the wing, we'll go carbon. And then the wheels will be... yeah, definitely not green. No, that doesn't look good at all. That looks hideous, actually. Honestly, I feel like we should just do like a polished carbon. Save to current car. And time to go find out what this thing will do when we throw it at the dirt. And see if we, well, see if the idea of making an off-road GTR was even something that was remotely a good idea or not. I'm thinking it will be, though. I'm thinking it will be. I have high hopes for this car. I have high hopes that it'll be something worth using. Go! Oh, yeah. Oh, it's fun already. Now, all we have to do... Well, actually, you know what? I'm turning around there because I like that section, and I didn't get to use it in the Audi video. So, initial impressions of this thing on gravel... The off-road grip is absurd. It's absolutely absurd. A lot of that, yes, is due to these tires, but at the end of the day, it's also due to this particular all-wheel drive system, which responds insanely well off-road. I haven't touched the differential. I literally have not touched the differential whatsoever when it comes to, like, how the power is distributed, and, or I should say differentials, not differential. Oh my god, what are you doing? Where are you going? I'll just push you out of the way. I don't really care. But... God, it's a beast! Almost makes you want an off-road GTR. Like, seriously, dude. Like, look at that. You can get these weight transitions going, and, you know, you go full 90 while you're headed at the trees. I mean, it is... Excuse me, Bronco. And... What are you? You have a really nice wide body design. Really nice. I'm trying to work out what that wide body design is, and I can't place it. He's also apparently a highly skilled drivatar. Apparently. We'll see how that plays out. Now, heading through this particular speed zone, I'm not sure if we're going to do any better than we've done before, but... Oh, yeah. Nope. Nope. Now all we have to do is just finish this section in total shame for literally sideswiping a tree. Yeah, that's bad. That sucks. But regardless of how badly that speed zone sucked, we can actually get kind of into a bit of a rhythm with this car. In terms of, like, in terms of stringing corners together. It's great. It's better than the Audi when it comes... Hello! But when it comes, like I said, stringing corners together, oh my god, it's good. It's... We just had a little bit too much momentum coming into that corner and barely avoided a tree. But it's way better. Way, 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 way better than the Audi was. That's for sure. Later! It's... Wow. It's almost magnetic to trees, this car. I almost feel like with the Audi, you could get away with throwing it into corners a little bit more than you do with this car, just because of the fact that in the Audi, the speeds you were carrying were nowhere near as high as the speeds you're carrying in this. I mean, it's like you squeeze the throttle and it almost teleports you between corners. So at that point, you got to kind of realize that there's so little of a difference, you know, or sorry, not so little. There's so much of a difference between this and something like the Audi that you've got to be careful with it. You really have to be careful with it if you want to avoid the trees. But when you realize how to drive this car and you can string corners together like we just did, it becomes such a blast. Like, oh my god, it becomes so much fun to drive. You just have to back it in. That's what you got. You have to back it into corners. That's the only way to drive this car. Oh god. Come on. It's weird. This is one of those cars, too, that you could just spend, like, long periods of time just driving around in. Because even when you get it back out onto pavement, it'll do that. And just keep going. It'll do that and just keep going. And then you could be like, oh, we're back to dirt again? Let me just go that way. And go full 90 and not even care. And it just goes. It's such a fun car. And I think at the end of the day, out of the cars that I've done so far in the Will It Off-Road series, this is right up there. I think the Grand Cherokee SRT8 was really fun. This is kind of almost tied with the Lamborghini, if not a little bit better and a little bit more fun than the Lamborghini. The Audi is probably, I would say it's not the best one I've done. They've all been good, but I like this one more than the Audi, and I think the Lamborghini as well, in terms of like a Will It Off-Road standpoint. But I definitely would say, if you want to build one of these, it's a little bit of a handful, but it's super fun. It's super, super fun as a rally car. But if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later, and hope you guys enjoyed.